developing tonight, closing arguments just wrapping up in a trial that will decide whether former President Donald Trump makes Colorado's 2024 presidential primary ballot.
Now, 6 voters, 4 Republicans and 2 unaffiliated, filed suit.
They argue Trump's actions in regard to the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol make him ineligible to hold office under the 14th Amendment. Recently, similar attempts challenging Trump's ballot eligibility under the 14th Amendment failed in Michigan and Minnesota. Political specialist Shaun Boyd has been covering the trial and is live outside Denver District Court.
All right, Shaun, when do you expect a ruling here, first of all?
Alan, the judge has 48 hours and a lot of questions to answer. First, was January 6th an insurrection? If it was, did former President Trump engage in it? If he did, does the 14th Amendment apply to former presidents? And if it does, should the court or Congress decide Trump's ballot eligibility? In their closings, petitioner's attorney Shaun Grimsley argued that Trump deliberately used inflammatory rhetoric aimed at inciting a violent mob to attack the Capitol and try to stop the peaceful transfer of power in violation of the Constitution, noting that Trump told supporters when you catch someone in fraud, you're allowed to go by a different set of rules. Trump's attorney, former Colorado Secretary of State Scott Gessler, countered that not only does what happened on January 6th not qualify as an insurrection, but he says Trump's words, which he argues provoke different reactions from different people, are protected under the First Amendment and don't qualify as engaging in an insurrection. He says the lawsuit amounts to election interference and relies entirely on the January 6th committee's report that he says was entirely one-sided.
I would say is that the petitioner's case, the foundation of it is rotted. It is a rotten foundation. The January 6th report was originally used for political purposes as sort of a election issue, and that has failed. I mean, like it or not, for the authors, President Trump remains a viable and in many instances considered a leading candidate for the presidency.
Such a person has proven themselves untrustworthy and incapable of ensuring that we remain a country ruled by law and not by men. Through his actions and his actions alone, Donald Trump has disqualified himself from ever holding office again.
The trial, which ended 2 weeks ago, included testimony from D.C. riot police, rally-goers, constitutional experts, and 2 members of Congress. If petitioners succeed, their lawsuit could provide a playbook for other states. And if they can keep Trump off the primary ballot in enough states, they can keep him, their hope is to keep him from getting the needed delegates to secure the Republican nomination for president. Again, the district court judge is expected to rule by Friday, but regardless of her decision, I fully expect this case to be appealed to the state Supreme Court and likely all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court. Live in Denver, Shaun Boyd covering Colorado First.
Shaun.